This is Spencer with Northwest Sewer and Drain. Today I am at the post office in Monroe, Washington, and this is an excavation that was completed by, my understanding, is another plumbing contractor, possibly Beacon Plumbing. This is 4-inch sewer line right here, existing excavation, parking lot, buildings overhead, loading ramp, sewer line exposed. So we're going to go ahead and start by TVing towards the building. Again, we're going to be inspecting downstream from existing excavation completed by another company. Okay, as we can see, that's a vertical drop going deep, straight down. I'm really going to be unable to push past this right here. Yeah, again, you can see the drips coming off and going straight down. This is the vertical drop that goes straight down to a deep main line that's in the alley. That's a transition right there from essentially close to horizontal where it goes vertical in the clay pipe. The clay pipe is the orange terracotta clay. The concrete pipe is exactly that's the rock wore out pipe. Looks to have pretty heavy aggregating, and this shows a view of some of the pipe that's eroded to the point where you can see that it's digging and gouging into the pipe. Got pretty heavy erosion and aggregation here. Okay. Rocks in the pipe right there. That's an indication that there's a hole at some point that's allowed the rocks to enter the pipe. Crack in the bottom of the pipe right there. Appears to be. Yeah, you can see. I'm going to swap the screen. Suspicious looking pipe right here. Very heavy aggregation and erosion. Same right there. You can see the pipe is essentially missing. This is a hole in the pipe on the right hand side of the screen, and probably the left too. The bottom's pretty much eroded away. See these rocks that are in the bottom of the pipe. That's an indication that there was a hole in the pipe, and those rocks come from outside of the pipe. This area here is approximately 6 feet deep, and it is within the parking stall that is towards the building. It's not in the alley, it's near the alley, but it's still in the parking spot that is between right at the alley and towards the property. This is a 45-degree bend. This is really close to the end of the parking stall. That would be not the curb end, but the back end of the parking stall near the alley. Now the sewer pipe that we're into now doesn't have nearly the aggregation that we see out in the alley. There's a possibility that maybe there was an older building here, and this section of sewer that we were in has been replaced at some point, and they left the remaining stuff that's out near the alley. That may be why we see the really heavy aggregation and erosion out in the alley and in the parking stall there, and not as much here. Tie-in coming in from the left. That would be towards the building, so it's likely a secondary sewer line coming in. And out of the pipe. So this is the condition of a line that was actually pulled from the ditch. Really, for its age, it's nothing like the stuff that's at the alley. The alley is, and in the parking spot, is likely older than this, and it's my understanding that this building was built in the early 70s, and this part of the sewer was likely replaced. It has gasketed concrete sewer line. There's some erosion that you can see, but really it's thick pipe and has quite a bit of meat left to it. It does have the erosion that we see developing in concrete pipe, but nothing that's of the potential of causing collapse or eroding through or degrading it, other than surface erosion. This line appears to be serviceable to me. I did not see any roots in it. The rock, debris, and holes are out towards the alleyway, and that's going to be the repair that we would recommend for the short term here.